This $1 million smile belongs to Mr. Miles. Miles was born with severely twisted and contracted front legs. He could not stand upright at all. He was basically walking on his face because he really couldn't straighten his front legs. Even like his bottom lip was all red from dragging it on the ground. It was very sad. And this was really very early on, at the very beginning of Goats of Anarchy. Miles was only our third goat with a disability. Lila was our first, then Angel, and then came Miles. Well, does that feel good, buddy? So when Miles was still really young, we took him to our vet at the time, and the vet performed a surgery where basically his legs were forced straight and then splinted so that they would heal that way. And I mean, instantly when he came home, he was, walking upright because of the splints. So he was really happy. He was bouncing around. He was just really reveling in his newfound mobility, even though it was still limited. So we knew from that point that, he was going to be a really spunky, funny little guy. What are you doing, buddy? Miles was a baby at the same time as Angel and Piney were living in the house. And so the three of them lived inside together, and they all became best friends. And they were just about the cutest trio you've ever seen. Miles would jump all over Piney. He just wanted to play with him all the time, and he loved Angel so much. He wanted to be next to her and snuggle with her and just be on top of her, basically. They would all play together all day and then end the day by snuggling together by the fireplace. It was really sweet. Miles' recovery from his surgery was a very slow process. For 8 months, we took him to the vet every single week and had his legs resplinted since he was growing so fast. So it was a long road to recovery, but eventually his left leg got healthy enough to where it didn't need to be splinted. But his right leg was damaged during the straightening process, so it really didn't grow as much as the other. So one of his legs is physically shorter, and that's why he wears a prosthesis, which, fun fact, has cute little sharks on it. Yeah, you like sharks, buddy? Eventually, Miles got so big that we did have to separate him from his best friend Angel, which was very sad, but he just loved her so much and always wanted to literally lay on top of her. And it got to where, even though we knew it was coming from a place of love, it had the potential to be a dangerous situation for Angel, so we did have to split them up, which was sad because Miles is really kind of an odd bird. He has always marched to the beat of his own drum, and because of that, he has historically had a little bit of trouble connecting with the other goats and really making good friends until he met Grace. Yeah, is that Grace? You want to go see her? They have really clicked and bonded. For a while, we thought they might even have something romantic going on. I'm pretty convinced that it's platonic now, and they're just best friends. Are you Miles' friend, baby? Yeah, are you sweet to him? They share a stall at night, and they seem to just, get each other. So I'm really happy that they found each other and developed that friendship because it's been special to both of them. Miles is a very curious guy. Whatever's going on in the yard, he wants to know about it. Hi, buddy. Miles is also really playful. I often see him headbutting with other goats, especially Chibs. Chibs is sort of his main adversary when it comes to headbutting contests. So they entertain each other. He's very expressive. He is always smiling. Every time you take the camera out to take a picture of him, he'll just put on this big grin. It's really cute. He's also just a really good boy. He has to get his dressing changed on his shorter leg twice a week. And so he has to be laid down flat on his side, and the dressing is cut off and then redone by Jeannie, our board member and volunteer nurse. And he is so good for his dressing changes. I mean, you would think it would be a challenge to get a goat his size to comply for something like that, but he is happy to oblige whatever we need. Whether he just likes the attention or he knows that we're trying to help him, he is always down to do what we need him to do to give him the medical care that he requires. So we definitely really appreciate that. Good job, buddy. I think everyone here would tell you that Miles is just about the most ridiculous goat we have. His personality is absurd, and he's just always doing the strangest things. He makes us laugh all the time. So he's just this happy-go-lucky, fun, goofy presence, and we love him so much. His rescue and his rehabilitation was a lot of work, but it was worth all the time, all the money, all the effort, to see him be his happy, goofy, fun self. Yeah. Hi.